Thierry, hello.
Yes.
Hello.
All right.
Welcome to India. Nice to see you here. You are a commentator now, and you used to be a player earlier, obviously. So, what is your approach to commentary? Do you believe in being brutally honest, or do you believe in being a little sensitive to players?
Can you hear?
No.
Can't hear well. Can the mic be adjusted for him, please? Because we can't hear. Are we audible? So when he's talking, can you guys hear him well? You guys can hear him well, but that mic's not working well. So if you can just... I think that's echoing. So, no,
No,
his
I'm okay.
voice is clear.
No, I didn't
it's
hear what
when
he said.
his mic isn't
I
that
think
clear.
try without the mic. Maybe it's
Can I
better.
try again?
Try without the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you better.
Okay. When you're doing commentary, do you believe in being absolutely honest, or should you be, or being a
Not
little
audible.
sensitive
I'm
to
really
players?
sorry for this technical glitch. Maybe till the mic is sorted out, you can ask the question like that.
Being a player, now you're a commentator. So what's your approach to commentary? Do you believe in being brutally honest, or do you believe in being a little sensitive towards players?
But there is it's a funny one, this one, because it's not, can you hear me? Yeah. It's nothing to do with being brutally honest or sensitive. It's just talking about what you just seen. So basically the action will dictate how the comment is going to be, as simple as that.
You were on air, France versus Ireland 2009, what would you say?
Nothing. You play until the ref blow the whistle. That's the first rule they teach you in the game.
Thierry, your old boss Arsene has been mentioned as the next England manager. Do you think it'll happen? Would you like to see it happen? And is he the right man for the job?
First and foremost, I think he answered himself recently. He said that the England manager should be English. That's his own words. I don't see it happening myself, but who knows? You know, I said it recently that Arsene likes to be on the field on a daily basis, and when you're coach of a national team, you don't get to do that. But you can never say never, but I personally don't see it happening.
Who do you tip for the title this season in the Premier League?
Sorry?
The title this season, who do you think is going to win it?
It's, you know, you have 5 teams in 1 point. So I think it's going to be an amazing race, an amazing title race this year. It looks like Man City were pretty strong, and then are you can hear? It seems like Man City were pretty strong at 1 point. Then they're having also their struggle. So we will see how it's going to go. Liverpool have been playing a lot of games away from home. So it looks like they have a little edge at the moment, especially where they won those games. But look, you know, in the last 3 games, Man City lost 7 points, a defeat and 2 draws at home. So you know you can never tell in this league. At the beginning of the season, I said that I think Man City will be champions, but again, this year showing us that nothing is easy in that league.
Thierry, when I was younger, when you were playing in Arsenal, 2002, 2003, that time you used to say that when you have the ball, you're not scared. The person who's facing you should be scared. Is that what you tell the kids when you're coaching as well? Is that what your thinking is?
Well, I mean, the main point of the game is to try to get the ball back. So I always used to say, and I had the feeling that if you have the ball, you shouldn't be scared of what's happening, because everybody always try to put all type of tactics to make sure that they can get the ball back. So when you have it, you shouldn't be scared. Yeah, that's what I'm trying all the time to say. You know, when you're facing the defender with the ball at your feet, he should be worried, not you. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say every time. Yeah.
What is your first impression on Indian Super League? And have you been a little younger? Would you have been come for the Indian Super League to play for it?
Well, it's difficult to I saw 1 game yesterday. I'm sure you're aware of that. That was the first time I saw the ESL. Very difficult to judge in 1 game the evolution of the league, such a young league. But I can base myself on what I heard, especially with Fredrik Lundberg, Pires, Anelka. You know, I spoke to Diego Forlan before the game and some of the bosses that have been in the league for a little while. One thing that you need at the moment in this league is a bit of history, so a bit of years, to make sure that, you know, when you go at the stadium with your dad, that your dad can tell you, I remember when the league started 30 years ago, the rivalry was in between those two teams, we won there, and blah, blah, blah. You know, that you need to create that type of history. And yesterday the game, as I saw, you know, was a pretty even game that I guess when you have a guy like Diego Forlan being able to be in the box and score a goal like he did yesterday, winning the game for Mumbai. But I need to see more to be able to really judge the quality of the league. But all I know is the response of the fans and who is coming and the sponsors trying to be around the league and trying to promote the league. Everything is going in the right direction. Now you also need to work on the youth to make sure that, you know, that's going to be the future. It's one thing to bring international players, international coaches. That's vital also to promote the league. But you need to make sure that the youth system is going to be great in order to survive and maybe, you know, one day for you guys qualify for a big tournament.
On you, what do you think was going to win this year's Ballon d'Or award? This year's Ballon d'Or award.
Ballon d'Or. Oh, sorry, I couldn't get it. Oh, I don't know. I think you have a lot of guys that had a good year. Griezmann had a good year. Obviously, Ronaldo winning for the first time something with Portugal, and also winning the Champions League again. So, you know, the Barca guys, you know, Leo, Suarez, and Neymar, especially Neymar winning for the first time the Olympic Games for Brazil. So, you know, those guys have been successful with their club and successful with their country. Gareth Bale also, you know, so we will see. You know, that's out of everyone's hand. People are voting, and we will see who's gonna win. But I would like to think that it's gonna be along those players.
You think Cristiano has gone ahead of Messi by winning the Euro Cup?
I feel like I have to. It's the same discussion every year. Who is ahead, who is behind, who is a bit ahead, who is a bit behind. I think those guys have been, for us, amazing to watch. And I think at the end of the very day, they both needed each other to raise to reach a certain level, to raise their game, if it's even possible. Because obviously what they've been doing recently is just crazy. But, you know, it's Cristiano won the Euro with his team. I still personally think that I'm going to be biased because I played with Leo, so I think for me he will always be the one. But we'll see. You know, Neymar won the. If you talk about who is the best, you know, it's a hard one. But for me, those two guys have been the best, hands down, in the past, you know, 10 years. It's just amazing what they achieved, and you know, people are going to judge exactly what you said. Who was the best this year, who is the best, but I think we should be happy and fortunate enough to say that we saw those guys play. I'm always going to be a Leo Messi lover. I played with the man.
Thierry, is there anyone from the current Arsenal side who comes closest to in terms of what you've done for the club?
I don't like this type of things because at the end of the day, everybody has their own era, their own time, their own teams. I think they're doing their own thing right now, and hopefully we can finally win the league. It's not about who is the closest to Dennis Bergkamp or Robert Pires or whoever you want to mention. I think it's about them having their time and their success in their era. I think that's the most important thing, and it looks like finally things are going the right way, and we can compete again early during the season and not in mid-season or maybe towards the end. So let's see how far it's going to go. And you know, I just, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I just want, as I can see you wearing the jersey, I just want Arsenal to win the title as a fan myself. But are they going to do it? The competition is massive.
An example could be Alexis Sanchez. I mean, he was a winger, now he's playing centre forward.
Well, he plays centre forward for Chile, so if you know your own player, you should know where he plays. Udinese also plays centre forward, so I think he can play wherever he wants. That's the quality that he has.